What's up, Vape Fam? Today we're taking a look at the new competition RDA from Vaperz Cloud, the X1. But before we talk about it too much, we gotta go up close to the breakdown to see what makes a vape. Alright guys, here we are up close with the X1 RDA from Vaperz Cloud. This is the packaging it comes in. It's a nice little magnetic flip top box. Inside you have the RDA and your little bag of goodies. This bag of goodies actually has a second positive post made from copper in it, a couple extra screws, some extra insulators, a little blue screwdriver, and some starter coils and O-rings. And that's all there is in the package. Sorry guys, my focus went out for a second there. Then we have the RDA itself. It does have a protruding 510. Starting at the top, you have your drip tip. It is double O-ringed. Nice and firm, there's no wobble to it. Throw it on a box real quick and pull the barrel off. The barrel. See, it is pretty thick walled. There is some weight to it. It is actually like a pretty good chunk of copper. And the deck. The deck has Vaperz Cloud and the serial number on the bottom. It's a better view of the copper 510 pin. It is a 4-post deck. Bottom airflow comes up through these two little chambers here. Deep juice well. 2.5 millimeter post holes and Phillips head screws on top. It is double O-ringed and it fits really tight. Snaps together. Let me show you how to take the center post out, and I'll show you how to put the copper one in. Okay, we have our deck, we have our copper post. Now you will need a flathead screwdriver for this. I'm just going to remove this bottom 510. There's a little insulator in here. Just dropped it. There is a spare one in the little goodies bag that comes with the RDA. Excuse me. And the post is a really tight fit. So what I actually do is take the little blue screwdriver, put it up in here, and then I can kind of push it out with that or tap on it if I need to. And there you have it. You will see the little square insulator down in there. That's what holds this so firmly in place, because there is a square cutout on the post so that it does not spin in the deck. Okay guys, then you're going to take your copper post and your deck, and keep in mind that this is a really tight fit. Just going to work it down into the deck until it seats fully. Like so. Then you're going to take your insulator, put it back on the little 510 screw, take your flathead, and put it back in the bottom. If I can get, there it goes. Just screw it down. Make sure it's tight. There you go. Then you just have to transfer the 2 screws over to the top, or put 2 new ones in, and you're good to go. Alright, I've gone ahead and put the screws into the copper post. After that, it is as straightforward as putting the barrel back on. And then popping the tip back in. Everything on this is really well machined, fits together really nicely. There's no burrs or sharp edges. Threads aren't even that sharp. They're actually kind of really well done. So there you have it. I'm going to put a build in this, wick it up, juice it up, and we will go back up, talk about it, and vape on it a little bit. Alright guys, that was the up close and breakdown with the X1 RDA from Vaperz Cloud. Now this is their competition RDA. It is a 24mm RDA. It is a 4-post build deck as opposed to the more conventional 3-post build deck a lot of competition RDAs have. I personally prefer the 4-post build deck, but it's personal preference. It does have 2.5mm post holes, so there's really no issue fitting builds in there. Larger sized wire or fuse Claptons, which is what I have in here now. The barrel itself is pretty thick, so it holds a lot of the heat in. It doesn't get as hot to the touch as a lot of them do, and that holding that heat in gives you a really warm vape. The density has been great. The cloud output has been awesome. It's been a really nice RDA, and the bottom airflow is very much like the Kennedy RDA, but a little bit tighter, just a little, not much. The tip itself is interchangeable with like the Temple Mini tip. It fits right in there. Temple Mini tip is a little bit taller, the material is a little bit thinner, so it might have a little more heat to it. Other than that, it's been a really fantastic RDA. It's really been putting out some awesome clouds. I'm really looking forward to trying out and doing a review on the X1 mod that this is associated with. These are retailing for $50 on vaperzcloud.com. It's definitely worth checking out, especially if you're into the cloud comp scene. Maybe you've been looking for something a little bit different, or you just want a 4-post build deck with that bottom airflow. I mean, it's been a really nice RDA. It's holding up. I haven't even polished this one. I've been vaping on it for a little while now, and it's still even holding its shine pretty well. So all in all, I hope you found this video helpful. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments. I'll get to them. I'll try my best to. Like, subscribe, it helps me out. Hope to see you soon. And till then, keep on vaping.